my man. Let's do this.
Awesome. Wait. Okay. I just want to make sure that we don't expose the API key again
He's
because
you
that would be
should
tragic.
just put the tab on another screen, like the other screen.
Yeah, but how am I gonna move it without Okay, wait. I got an
Oh
idea.
yeah,
Wait. I'm just gonna hide this. Okay. Oh, wow. I could do that. Did you see? Like now the stream just shows black and it shows only your face while I sneakily move the screen over.
screen. It showed the API key just
Yeah,
now.
yeah. That's on your screen, which is shared with you, but on the OBS on the stream, I don't think it would have popped up. All right, cool. So, what were we saying? All right, so basically what I was doing was okay, so first off, SEMrush is a bunch of thieves for, forcing you to buy like 2 million API unit, like $100 a month subscription on top of the $500 a month that you're already paying, which is just ridiculous. But anyway, whatever. Like, we
They
paid
weren't
600
clear about
bucks.
it when you signed up, man.
They didn't say that. They didn't say anything about
They
that.
didn't. Yeah.
No. So that's $600 a month already in the red before we've made a cent. So we need at least one customer paying $500 a month for this to be worthwhile. Anyway, whatever. We'll figure it out. But the point now is, how do we get this? How do we plug this into, the process that we currently have set up? So what I was thinking was, yeah, okay, so I ran this API request. Basically, took all of the keywords that we had from here. Um, Okay. I mean, I guess I can show you the request here. So this was the request that was made to SEMrush, and it's basically taken all of the keywords and then replacing the blanks with a plus and
Uh-huh.
concatenating them using, a semicolon. That's basically it. And then, specifying the database location, if you have one. And the response I got back from this was this. It's basically shown below here. So that's what the response looks like. It shows each
Keywords.
keyword, the search volume, the
Spin.
CPC, the competition, keywords, and then keywords SERP features. I don't know what that is. Keyword
But
SERP
is this
feature.
global or regional?
This is regional, so this is for Bahrain. And you'll notice, it's way smaller than the original list because it excludes any companies that or any keywords that don't have any registered search volume. Um, so this list is actually substantially smaller than
Then href.
the list we were getting back from Ahrefs, which makes me wonder if there's if this is actually accurate. But what we can do is just for the sake of verifying this, we could just get the data from Ahrefs and then run the same keyword list on. Yeah, I'll just export this to a CSV and then feed that back and then just see if we get similar results. Okay, so keyword. All right, it's better. It's better to just use this. So these are the keywords that we got back. All right, we go to cursor and then we just feed the keywords. We replace /n with a semicolon and then just replace the spaces with a plus. And yeah, that's good. That's good. So now we can make the request. We basically do the same thing, which is we just replace all of these with this. And that's it. Like we
You
just
need,
make the
you need
request again. So let me do that
you
off
need to go to the
screen.
other screen.
Obviously, we need
Yeah.
to swap in. I'll just take that part actually. So from and phrase all the way to the end. Oops. copy that, paste it. All right. Yeah, we should be good. Let's see what the results are. Okay, okay. We're getting some results back. So here are the results. We got 480 for landscape, 210. Infinity pool is 590. Let's see, does that match? Landscape is 350 here, and it's 480. Okay, that's nice. Bahrain landscape 200. Here it's 210. All right, nice. Landscape design 10, whereas it's 90 here. Surprising. That's surprising. That's a big difference. 590 versus 60? Hmm. Okay, that's a big difference, yo. Landscape drawing. I mean, it's in the same
Well, they
order.
did it in
Okay, it's in the same order, but
probably the order you gave it, and you supplied in.
yeah, that's right. It shouldn't be surprising at all. Desert landscape. I mean, yeah, okay. The competition, I mean, it's saying keyword density. Wait, keyword density. Maybe that's a field that we can add on there. Related keywords. Okay. To a query term in a chosen database. Okay. I mean, this is nice, but I don't think we need the related keywords at the moment. Um, so basically, we we would need to provide we would need to provide this tool to um like the agent, just so that it can do the needful. It
So
can
the
do the
API goes into the environment variable, and it should be able to run the requests.
Yeah, so we need to make the HTTP request. We provide it with this, and then we do the replace. Um, I guess um, provide more context about them in the placeholders section. Okay. Um, okay. All right. So here, I don't know how the tools thing works. I've actually never used it. So we're going to figure this out together. You'll generate keywords, and we want to batch lookup. So this we'll call batch keyword lookup. Batch keyword lookup, and then get the. So we can actually pull this directly from here. Provides a summary of up to 100 keywords, including their volume, CPC, competition level, number of results in a chosen. I don't think the number of results in a chosen regional database. Okay. So, I'm not really sure what to do with this. I guess you have to provide the keywords.
Up to 100.
HTTP call. So I guess you just share the sample response. Okay. Keyword search features. I don't know what that's about. I guess we just ditch it. So drop the keyword search features at the end, since we don't understand what it is anyway. And then, yeah, okay. So sample response. I'm guessing we need to use some sort of placeholder. So we need to provide it with a sample request and then a sample response. I really don't know how this tool thing is supposed to work. Um, you can use a placeholder to be filled by the model, provide more context. Okay, so I assume we're gonna put in like this. And phrase equal, so basically just this. And we need to add some sort of expression. So the phrase here would be phrases separated by okay. That should be it. And then placeholder phrases, the list of phrases to search for separated by semicolon. Delimited list of phrases to search for. Use plus instead of spaces for okay. So it should automatically detect placeholders. So placeholder name here would be phrase. Oh, so I add it here, not there?
And how will it know the endpoint it will hit?
I don't know actually. I'm guessing like it feeds it into so I
The
just type it
URL?
like this and then it takes care
Okay.
of it. I guess we'll try it and see. So that's phrase, and then you have region. So we'll add a regional identifier. A what do they use for the regional identifier here? Database. It's called database. Yeah, here. Oh, there's mobile? What?
Regional database.
Oh, mobile and extended aren't available for any requests in the keyword report. Okay. I'm guessing you just ignore it. Okay. So two-letter country code, basically. So yeah, just a two-letter. Is there an international one? Database, like a global. So maybe if you leave it empty, I'll try
If
actually
you go
leaving it empty,
global,
see if it works. I mean, that's probably going to generate some sort of error. Oh, it says mandatory database, not set or empty. Okay, so it's necessary. Yeah, you have to provide.
location,
Yeah, that's weird. So you basically can't do global. That's what it's saying. You can't do a global search. Surprising. But actually here, I think oh, you can't. You not even here. Pretty weird. You could do it with Ahrefs. No, I think even Ahrefs you can't do global. Hmm. All right. Okay. I hope it's gonna be enough. All right. So okay. Cool. That's fine. So what do we need to do next? I think just run it, right? This is going to be a string. Let's test it. batch keyword lookup, get API SEMrush. So I guess like we actually need to provide the key here, and then the phrases, export
You need to go
colons.
off screen.
Yeah, yeah, probably. I mean, that's the thing with this guy is like we can't change the API key. So if we have an accident, it's over.
It's
It's over.
permanent. I think there is a way, we just don't know yet.
No, there isn't. I didn't see any button. It's unfortunate.
Probably in the settings.
It's unfortunate, man. You would expect there to be a way, but you know, it's kind of weird though. We're basically sending this to OpenAI or whoever the model is that we're using. Okay, okay, whatever. Let's test it out. Let's test it out. All right, so we'll move this back now. All right, so we got batch keyword lookup tool. I guess I should tell it like, okay, you have access to these tools, don't we? Like we should tell it you have access to these tools. Maybe?
Uh, like SEM Rush.
I don't know. Let's test it and see. Test step.
Returned.
Error in subnode batch keyword lookup. Okay. What's the issue? Misconfigured placeholder phrase. What does it mean? Placeholder name. Oh, dude. Oh, almost exposed the API key there. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. All right. I'm just gonna check this. See what it's talking about. Oh yeah. Okay. I said phrases instead of phrase. I called it phrases. Yeah. Yeah. That's okay. That's understandable. I can understand why it would complain about that. Okay. So it's fixed now. Let's give it another shot. Let's save it. And yeah, just test this. I don't even know which model we're using and whether it supports tool calling. Maybe it needs
I
memory
think we're
as well.
using for.
Okay, there was a problem. Internal server error. Interesting. Okay, it's some LangChain stuff. I don't really know what that means. Let's see what requests were made. Um, all right. So is this up to date? I don't know if this is up to date. Like, so we want to go from today. All right. May 6th. I think this was earlier today. This was earlier today. So let's do a quick refresh. Hmm. Yeah, I don't think it worked. It doesn't look like it made any request. Um, tools act like add-ons that your AI can use. Okay. Website or data from an API. Okay. Okay. Let's see how this works. JSON. How do I expand this? Okay. Call the API. All right, so you got output parser, set your model, and then auto fixing output parser. Structure as JSON. Oh, okay. It doesn't have a tool, so it's not using tools in this case. Okay. All right. That's not what I was expecting. I was expecting. Okay. Yeah, that's what I want to know is the tools. Window buffer memory. I kind of feel like maybe it needs some memory. That's probably what's missing. Um,
Memory for what though?
for remembering the previous conversation, because it might call the tool multiple times, so it needs to keep track of okay, what what were the responses from previous tool calls? I don't know. I'm just guessing. I don't actually know if that's the case. AI workflows. Oh, nice, nice. Okay. This one looks relevant. Okay. Yeah, I don't care about that, man. I just want to know the tools, like the AI tools thing. Building an MCP server. AI powered YouTube Shorts creator. Huh, interesting. Show me AI tools though. That's what I want to see, yo. AI tools, AI agent tools. Actually, I had one on NAN. I was messing with this before. NAN. Let me see. You know that assistant thing that I showed you once? Here it is. Oh, but that was Google Calendar. It was this thing. So basically, there's like an AI agent, there's a model, there's memory, and then there's Google Calendar. And here it's like, okay, you're using a pre-built tool, so
That's a
it's not
pre-built.
as
Yeah,
tricky. But even then, like you have to tell the agent, yo, listen up. Where is it? Chat model probably. Where do you tell the agent about the tool? Um. Oh, I'm not sure where. No, no, it wasn't this one. Maybe it was a different one. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm just looking up NAN. Let's see. Where's tools? There is AI agent and then connected tool. At least one tool subnode to an AI agent. Okay. Oh, okay, okay. All right, finally. So we have one here that actually uses the HTTP request tool. That's what I wanted to see. All right, so how does this actually work? Let's see. So he okay. The prompt doesn't say anything. What about this? There's nothing here. Oh, interesting. And the tool? Call this
what's
tool.
the prompt? There is the prompt links to some. If you go back,
Look, I mean, it says it's describing the parameters. HTTP request tool. Call this tool to fetch a
oh,
web page content. The input should be a stringified HTTP query. Um, URL parameters should contain valid URL string. Method can be either full or whatever. Before calling this tool, think strategically which method to call. Best of all, to use method equals simplified. Okay, interesting. Okay. I mean, you're basically just describing like what the tool does and um but how does huh
Can you open the agent?
I can't. You only zoom in through this narrow window. I don't know why do they think this is a good way to interact with this thing?
You can, there is use for free.
Where this?
Yeah,
Oh,
copy.
paste in your NAN workflow canvas. Oh, okay. All right, so I just have to go here and then just paste it.
Create a new.
Oh, there it is. I mean, it's just a description, so we can follow the same process. Like we don't need to. Okay, so we just have to go here and then say, but this is oh, I think it changed. Like this is the same tool, but it has parameters now, interestingly. This um use this to retrieve SEO keyword data for up to 100 keywords, including their volume, CPC, and competition level in a chosen regional database. So request. Mm, but how would you use? I don't understand how this maps to, this thing here. You can use a placeholder
Good.
for any part of the request.
Be
So
careful of the key, man.
the key, yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I don't know how.
Can you open the example we found again?
It's different. Like it actually has a different interface. It doesn't have any of these placeholder definitions.
What if we copy and paste it and modify the node?
Yeah, maybe we just copy and paste the node. So this tool, it actually has a different. Oh, maybe
Symbol.
HTTP request tool. What is that tool? What is that tool called? It's called HTTP request tool, but it looks different.
Workflow node.
Oh, I'm guessing like this tool actually calls this workflow. That's what's happening. Like it exists in the same thing. So it's basically like a custom workflow that they had built.
Which so it goes through the whole funnel.
Yeah.
The end
So
result
when
goes
you do
to
this, it
HTTP.
just
Yeah,
triggers this.
does that.
Yeah.
Ah.
It's kind of complicated though. I was expecting it to be easier than this.
I think there should be like a request thing and
Maybe the model that we use doesn't even support tool calling. It could be that this Google model doesn't support it. I'll try with GPT-4o. Maybe this will work. Yeah, let's try again. So wrong number of items returned. Oh, I think this is the list output parser. Let's try again. Okay. Okay. I mean, it got some outputs, but it didn't call the tool. Okay, so we need to tell it that you can call the tool. Um, batch keyword lookup tool. Okay, so we need to update the instructions to indicate that you can call the batch keyword lookup tool.
combine.
What do we do? So use the, okay, I'm just gonna tell it to use the keyword tool, and that's it. I guess we'll see if it actually uses the tool, and then we'll try to figure out like how to optimize that. Oh no, it didn't. It didn't use the tool. Huh. Or did it? Maybe we should check. Did it go down? No, no, it didn't. Oh, there's already step 3. So I guess we should have called that step 4. That have volume.
Check this one out.
No, it's not executing the tool, man. Check what out? Did you send something?
Yeah, an N8N workflow has the crawling and conversion to JSON.
You can't even zoom in. The guy's so worried you wouldn't buy his thing. You gotta buy it for 14 bucks
You you can zoom, but
with the browser.
yeah. No, no, you can actually zoom. I'm using Firefox. The buttons click actually. I can zoom.
Huh. I can't zoom in. So he's using custom tools. Um,
Yes.
yeah, I mean, okay. I guess
Um,
maybe we simplify this and we say come up with the list of tools and then use the batch keyword tool to identify the most promising keywords.
all right. This seems to be save to Notion, Gemini, save to Visual Display.
Okay.
Send message. Okay, take a look at this. Another N8N. So it uses Gemini and then it sends to Discord and Notion.
Okay. Uh,
That's free. You can use it.
website scraper. Oh, okay. Scrape a website
It
given its URL, and then it says URL, the URL of the website to scrape, and then it just sends browser list 3000 content, passing in the URL. Oh, okay. Oh, so you have to give it a name, I guess, like this. Scrape a website given its URL.
check out the settings too.
There's nothing.
Mm.
It's the old version of HTTP request tool. It's deprecated. But it says send body. I don't know if we need to include that. Send headers, send body. We don't actually need headers or body. Method is get, and let's see. Use this to retrieve SEO keyword data for up to 100 keywords, including. Okay, so batch SEO lookup. That's what we're gonna call it. Batch SEO lookup. All right, get, and then pass in phrases and region code, which we would need to include in the URL. Yeah. All right, let's try again. Um, oh, finish reason tool calls. Wait, wait, did you see that? Finish reason tool calls? What does this mean? It it needs to call the tool, doesn't it? Isn't that what it means? All right, so let's add memory, and then I'm thinking like maybe memory is the issue here. We need to add some memory. I'm just gonna add it in there, and then badge I think we need to update this to just tell it to um, use the batch SEO lookup tool. Okay. Um, Received tool input did not match expected schema. Oh, interesting. That's quite interesting. What does that mean? Received tool
Receive.
did not match. Oh, the output?
It's
Received tool input did not match expected schema. Okay, it doesn't seem like they ever actually resolved the issue.
so the
Okay.
output from the OpenAI.
No session
Share.
ID found. I'm guessing it's the memory thing. Oh, session ID. I don't know what that's about. Um, okay. I'm guessing I need to give this some value.
But what should it be though? This is a session ID for what?
Oh, I think it's if you want to continue, like, all right, I'm just gonna ditch the memory. This guy is supposed to
So
automatically understand that he needs to call a tool. Okay, so none of your tools were used. What?
maybe try to give it the name, like the name of the tool. Use
I don't
this
know,
tool.
man. I don't know. All right, man. I'm gonna break for lunch.
Biryani.
It's gonna be a, a short stream. This is like 45 minutes. Yeah, I'll keep messing with this and see if I like can figure it out. But yeah, I'll ping you when I'm up if you want to join then.
All right.
All right, man. See you. Bye, everyone.
You take good lunch.